Hey guys, welcome back to the video. It's your girl, Msfili. Before we start the regular portion of the video, I wanted to do this part because we had promised everyone who contributed to the Minneapolis Fund a giveaway. There are 12 of you that contributed. Janet, Tamara, Trish, Carol contributed twice, so thank you, Carol. Mikey Rogers, Crystal, Christopher, Colleen, Elevate Your Blanks, Rosalind, Erica, and Alexander. So there are 12 of you that contributed to the Minneapolis Fund. You have no idea how thankful Daniel and I are. It really helped the trip so much more. It made it actually profitable rather than a liability. So thank you so much to all you guys. But this is a giveaway that I wanted to give to you 12 members that you have a chance to win. So basically what we're going to do is I wrote down all your names on a piece of paper. We're going to assign you each a number from 1 to 12, and then we're just going to do a random.org and see what number pops up. But for this video, I just want to show you what it is, and then probably in the next video or so, we'll do the draw and I'll announce the winner. So first, what I want to give away is this, because it is one of, not only something that I thrifted, so it's kind of, you know, very congruent with the channel, but it's also one of my favorite items. I would buy this full price. So this is the L'Occitane shower oil, the almond oil, and this is a big bottle. This is a 500 ml. It smells amazing. The almond line from L'Occitane is so luxurious, and I have about like 4 or 5 of these bottles. Some that I thrifted, some that I got from a hotel in Mexico, but this is the big size. It's a 500 ml, so this retails for over $50. Can you believe it? Canadian, so it's probably like 40 American, maybe 35 American, but it's brand new, never used, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. So this is one of the things in the prize package. And the next is this YSL Manifesto candle. I don't know what it smells like because it's brand new, sealed. I've never opened it up, but I know that it's a discontinued scent from YSL. 70 grams, so 2.4 ounce, made in Portugal. So that will add a touch of luxury to your home. And then this is the item that I thrifted from Minneapolis. I did pay up for it. I paid like $50 for it. Thinking that I was going to sell it for $200, but I am going to give it to you guys. It is a cute Fendi pouch. This will be an amazing addition to, I know most of you wear bags, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe Christopher doesn't wear a bag, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Alexander wears a bag, but I'm not sure. I feel like everybody else would wear a bag. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You don't have to put it in your bag, but it's a great addition to your bag or to your makeup counter. It is this authentic Fendi pouch. So, but it's big. It's a pretty big pouch. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. And the zipper pull is marked. Inside, I believe, is leather lined. You have the Fendi Made in Italy label there. And the back of the zipper is marked Fendi. And then you have the, whatchamacallit, the authenticity label right over here with the holographic cards. So this is the piece de resistance of the prize package, because I feel like you guys all love luxury. And yeah, we thrifted this in Minneapolis. I forgot which location. I think it was from the Apple Valley location. And I saw it and I wanted it. I was going to resell it or keep it for myself, but because you guys are so generous with the contribution, donation to the fund of the Minneapolis, I hope that you guys, one of you, will enjoy these products. And yeah, stay tuned within the next week or so. Well, probably next week. Next week I will call the winner in the beginning of one of my videos. And good luck to the people who contribute, and thank you. Hey guys, it's a little bit windy. It's getting a little bit cloudy, so, but we picked up a few more things I wanted to show you. Okay, so I just went through my DVD collection, and I don't think I have this on DVD, but it's The River Wild with Meryl Streep. I thought I'd pick it up on VHS because I actually saw this in a theater in 1994. with my friend at the time, Adam, and he was like, why are we seeing a Meryl Streep movie? Why aren't we seeing, I think we were trying to see The Mask. Maybe it came out around the same time. I can't remember, or maybe Dumb and Dumber. I can't remember, but it was 94. We were like literally in middle school. And we saw The River Wild in theaters. But this is a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, it's like one of Meryl Streep's few action films. And it's very entertaining, and I liked it a lot back then. And I think I watched it a few years ago. Still like it to this day. And we picked up 2 Kleenex boxes for... So basically it was like $3 and some change for all these 3 things. And then we picked up this little Sony CD Walkman. It was only 10 bucks, guys. And it does work, so that is so good. CD Walkman, G protection, 10 bucks. Someone put batteries on it, Duracell batteries. Doesn't come with headphones, but I do believe I have some at home. And it has like all this paperwork in here. And like it has this thing. Little AC adapter for whatever. Paperwork, let's see. Case Logic. The paperwork for the Walkman. Ooh, so this is a newer CD Walkman. It's from 2000, so it's not like a 90s one, but I prefer the early 2000s ones because they just work better. The earlier ones didn't have things like skip protection, G protection, all that stuff. But yeah, we'll probably sell this for, if I can clean up the front a bit, probably like $100, $80 to $100. So I've sold all of my CD Walkmans, I believe. Yeah, I think I've sold, I only have like one Sony cassette player, which right now I'm keeping for myself. I'm not, well, I have it listed for high. Like I had it listed for like $100, but I sold all of my like CD Walkmans. These are like a hot commodity for people. So, yay. And then the last thing I bought, okay, I just want to talk about a little bit of something too. Might have to make it into a 2-parter video. Part 1 haul, part 2 haul. But this is kind of like why I want to talk about it. I was watching this girl on TikTok and she made an excellent point. She made an excellent point on why are we paying thousands of dollars for handbags that only cost about $60 to $150 to make. Like the only reason that people are buying it is not, like, let's be real. People want to say that they like the quality of blah, 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 but it's not that. It's because you want to show people that you can afford expensive things. Like that's the only reason to buy things that are exorbitantly expensive. I personally love the Balenciaga brand. I don't give a fuck about their issues before, like the drama. I like what I like, and you're not going to tell me otherwise, and you're not going to convince me otherwise, because I'm right and you're wrong. But yeah, so like I love Balenciaga's style. I love the look of their bags. It's very unique, and the quality is there. I've owned authentic Balenciaga bags, but am I going to spend $4,000 for Balenciaga? Fuck to the no. I ain't gonna spend no freaking, like, even, I remember when Balenciaga, like their motorcycle bags back in like 2000 and, I wanna say 9, 10, they were like 1,000 something. And even back then that seemed like exorbitant. But now their bags are in the $2,000 to $6,000, $8,000 range. Hell no, they don't even hold its value. But my point is that even though you like the style and shit, you're really just buying it just to show off, you know? So like there is so many options in terms of like high quality bags that aren't exorbitantly priced. Like for me, luxury, high quality, the most that I would pay at this moment, because I'm not a ball and bill. Like I understand if you have a lot of disposable income, then sure, you know, you could buy those things. But for the most part, people, you know, a lot of people who buy that stuff don't. They're just really, like, especially if you're in the middle class or even like upper middle class and middle class, you're buying it because, not because you can, it's because for me, if you're super rich, like say you're earning, I don't know, for me, super rich is earning $20,000 a month. I feel like that is super rich or rich. But if you're earning $20,000 a month in income, then to you, going to spend $4,000 on a luxury bag, even like once every couple months, maybe like 3-4 times a year, then to you, it's kind of like going into Zara and paying $100 for a coat, you know? That's what it's compared to like us, normal folk. That's not, you know, rich. We're just either middle class or below. Really feel like people who are rich too buy it to show off. Like a lot of people say they're not doing that, but really subconsciously you are doing that. It's very deep down inside of you, in my opinion, because no normal person, like, go to Idaho in the middle of farm country and ask, do you think they're buying Chanel and Hermes? They're not. But then again, that's not their clientele. But the point I'm making is, I think that people are buying luxury just to show off. And two, you shouldn't be supporting something with such an exorbitant markup. I'm a reseller, so I get it, but from $60 to $150 to $4,000, that's an insane markup. That girl's TikTok, and she's like, I can no longer support luxury brands, knowing that I am, she's like, instead of buying a luxury bag that's that expensive, I'm gonna buy something from Polen, or I'm gonna buy something from Strathberry that's more, cost effective. And I use that in quotations because they're still like $800 to over $1,000. But she's like, I'm not spending $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 to $6,000 on a luxury bag anymore. I'm going to put that toward my mortgage. And again, there are exceptions. Sometimes luxury bags make people happy, and if you feel good about yourself, you're rewarding yourself. That's all good and dandy. But I feel like the deep root of buying luxury is to somewhat show off. Anyway, with that being said, that's why I picked up this Kate Spade bag. Like, this was like a $40 leather bag. And when I looked at it, like, the leather is pretty decent. It's definitely worth the $40. I mean, on her site though, it's 300 something. Like, hell to the no am I paying 300 something for Kate Spade, just because I know that the retail value, I feel like the resale value is so low and hard to resell. But secondly, also, it's not luxury. It's really, contemporary designer. But even then, like, I feel like the quality will last for this. Some of her backpacks are shit. Like, you feel like it's going to wear really, really bad and damaged, but like, this has a little bit of wear. What I like about the kind of leather that I like on the bags is it's this leather, because it's doing the whole, like, when it starts to wear in the corners, it starts smoothing rather than chipping and peeling. And you can tell by like the pebbled leather, it's a little bit more smooth on the corners. And that's the kind of leather I like in terms of like everyday use, if you're going to be like rough on your bag, etc., etc. So we picked up that Kate Spade for $40. I didn't have a coupon to use, unfortunately, but that is fine. I feel like $40 warrants it. And I feel like if I want to resell this, which I probably will, but I'll use it until I resell it. If I'm going to resell this, it'll be about $65. Yeah, I feel like that tops out for Kate Spade. But I mean, like, the bag is $3 something on her website. So, but yeah, it has a front zip pocket, and it has the top flap, and then inside is super clean. There's no wear on the bag whatsoever. It's very, very, very clean. That's why I kind of paid for it. I wish that some people would, like, still, some people do still love Kate Spade, but it's very, like, hard to resell. I don't know why, but anyway. So I guess it was a Kate Spade kind of day, because we got 2 Kate Spade bags. And yeah, that's the last thing that we got, guys. Like, for me too, like, I'm not, like, I feel like I can't support something like luxury anymore. Like, that's why I hate to say it, but I will buy a really good booty that is like 1-to-1 or like mirror, or it's hard to tell, but I will buy a booty because I am not freaking spending thousands of. I was in a place in my life where I did that once upon a time, where I was buying Chanel for $4,000 12 years ago at the boutique, or was buying Louis Vuitton for $2,000, and now those prices just seem reasonable compared to now. I feel like a $4,000 Chanel flap is worth it. Do I like, to this day, right now, do I think that it's worth the frickin' $8,000 price increase in 12 years? Fuck no. Hell to the no. I ain't ever paying no over $10,000 for a Chanel flap bag, when once upon a time I knew it was available for $4,000. So yeah, there's other brands out there that are less expensive. Like, I really like Prada. It's probably one of my favorite brands. And the nylon, I feel like one day, if I can afford it, I will spend the $2,000 for it, just because it's still reasonable. Again, reasonable. But I would have to make at least freaking $5,000 to $8,000 a month before I even buy something like that for myself. And any other good brands that I would think that are still good, like Coach is such a reasonable price point for the quality that you're getting, especially if you're paying for like Rogues and Swaggers and a vintage Coach. Coach is an amazing brand, probably one of my top favorite Not a fan of Michael Kors, just because it's so, I don't know, something about Michael Kors irks me in terms of the brand, so I'm not a fan of it. And not really, I mean, Tory Burch a little bit, but not, I feel like Tory Burch is on its way to become the next Michael Kors, even though it's a higher price point. So I'd probably just stick to Coach and other obscure brands that aren't, you know, overpriced. I don't know. Of course, you know, if we ever win the lotto or get a sugar daddy, all those values that I just said go straight out the window, because you know, I bet you be shopping at Prada, Chanel, and Hermes. But like I said, yeah, like for me, I would just buy a luxury bag, yeah, because I'm showing off. That's my personal opinion. I think a lot of the majority is doing that too. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like right now, like I'm okay with sporting my like Lululemon belt bag. $29. So functional and so versatile. I like the one with a super long strap because you can make it into a crossbody bag. And yeah, I have it in black now and I have it in green. I want to get it in white, but white gets dirty super easily. Yeah, there's a lot of options where you could look super cool still, but not have to spend an arm and a leg. And again, one of that is buying booties and pre-loved. Of course, pre-loved is also a great route if you want luxury. Like, yeah, I would go pre-loved first before I would ever go. But then again, also pre-loved, there's just so much fakes going on. There's so many super fakes, one-to-one fakes that even people who are authenticators get fooled because they're just such high quality. Anyway, bye.